Hello everyone. Yeah, I know this isn't what I'm usually known for, but I'm going to be doing a bit of an off-script little chat with you all here. Just kind of an update on what's been going on since the absurdity that was the beginning of this month. Yeah. So essentially, I've been hunting in Pokemon Colosseum for a shiny in that game for almost an entire year. I've been through an insane amount of, like, just absurdity, like, so many fucking resets, 23,539, to finally get a shiny in that game, in total. 3 separate hunts, like, so many amazing people dropping by the stream, so many amazing memes, art, like, fun emote designs made by you all, and just a crazy fucking time. When I set on this journey to get a shiny in Colo, I didn't understand how long it would really take. I knew the resets were long, I knew I was getting myself into, but I didn't understand the scope of just how absurd it is to do a hunt in that game. Yeah. I'm gonna have footage up of Emerald, because this is where my current shiny is, that you guys have probably seen by now. Good old Fango is here on my OG Emerald cart I bought back on release day as an 8-year-old. Here he is! After all of the fucking work, we finally got one. The first ever shiny Shadow Piloswine in recorded history. And I love Fango so much. I really do. I just kind of want to, like, talk with you all and just, like, explain my process of doing this and how, you know, just the absurdity and my thoughts on this whole thing and other things surrounding it. So yeah. Essentially, when I think a lot of people really misunderstood throughout my whole time hunting in Colo why I wanted to hunt in this game and why I was hunting the targets I was hunting. Originally, my plan, I'm a mod for the r/Pokemon Ribbons community, which is basically a community of, like, it's one of, if not, like, the nicest community of people I've ever seen in my whole life. And, like, especially Pokemon-wise, they definitely hold the candle for that, like. And not only are they incredibly nice and welcoming and supportive of each other, they are also, like, the ultimate repository of Pokemon knowledge in existence. Whether it's about the cards, the games, the movies, literally anything, someone, if not many people in that Discord, can answer literally any question about Pokemon that you could ever have. And like, including competitive and, like, every aspect of the games, competitive, contests, whatever. Because to do a ribbon master, because it's all people dedicated to doing the most ridiculous challenge in Pokemon, which is a ribbon master challenge, where you take a Pokemon from Gen 3 and you move them all the way, or not Gen, well, it can be from any Gen, right? But for the full challenge, right, you start with a Gen 3 Pokemon, a lot of times Shadow Pokemon, and you go and you get every single ribbon in existence on the Pokemon. And ribbons basically being like the achievements of the games. And the reason you start, I ignore the clones of my various other ribbon masters and such. The reason you start a lot of people start in Colosseum is for one reason. This boy. The National Ribbon. It says Ribbon Awarded for clearing all challenges. It's just a placeholder lie text. It's really for purifying a Shadow Pokemon and on one of random event Metang that they release in the Pokemon Across America stuff, but that doesn't matter. Essentially, what I want to do, I'm a mod for that community, and I love it, and I have done 2 other full Ribbon Masters before, and I can show you guys both of them. Just give me one moment. I can get them up really quick. And yeah, here they are. My 4 Ribbon Masters. Lilac to Suicune, my first ever one. Chromie, the first ever Gen 8 Ribbon Master, which I did right after. I was just thinking 234 eggs, and I was the first person in the Ribbons community to actually hit Master Rank to get the final ribbon. Fructose, a Ribbon Master from XD Snorlax I got, and Lilac's a Colosseum Suicune. Fructose, who I got from XD, and a split-second decision to ribbon up a good Shadow Ribbon Master to transfer to Gallery, because Suicune wasn't available yet until Crown Tundra. And I transferred up Fructose, and literally did the Ribbon Challenge in 2 months, and I could have done it even faster, but I didn't have access to my GameCube over the holidays when I was at my parents' place. And I finished it in 2 months, transferred in the day that Home came out, and was the first person in the world to actually get a fully, like, all ribbons, all, like, 86 ribbon Master in Sword and Shield by getting all of them on them before anyone else. There's no one else anywhere that's been able to show a fast an earlier timestamp. And then I did the same thing when the 87th ribbon was released to transfer to Pokemon, the ranked ribbon, by deleting their movesets. But I wanted to go farther than this. I wanted to go the next step up, and that was by doing a shiny Shadow Ribbon Master. So I bought multiple consoles to multi-hunt. It was originally just gonna be 2, and I was basically inspired by Totem Rotom, who caught Shiny Shadow Miltank using Wavebirds, and he was like the first person any of us had ever seen using Wavebirds in this way to hunt multiple games at once. And he inspired me, and I told Rex about it, Professor Rex. And that's what started his whole thing to hunt Scizor with 4 games and 4 Wavebirds. And now he has a times 16 or a times 24 setup to hunt Pokemon. It's absurd. He's actually insane, but I love him so much. You guys don't understand. He's a very, very close friend of mine, and he's an amazing guy, like flat out. But regardless, I wanted to go after a shiny Shadow Pokemon to do my Ribbon Master with, because I needed to step my game up for my next Ribbon Master. And so I was looking at targets, and I heard about something called Floyd's, where it's first live on YouTube. You catch a Pokemon and upload it to you catch a shiny Pokemon and you upload it to YouTube first, and you can put the little tag on your video, be like, hey, look, I got it first. It's a neat little thing. And well, yeah, it's just a neat little like fun thing to do, right? If you do happen to get one. Colo firsts were a lot more interesting for me to actually go after, because I think I actually do already have a Floyd even before Piloswine, because I'm pretty sure my Shuppet in Y is a Floyd, because it's by game, it's not just like by Pokemon. So I checked around for like 30 minutes before, like trying to see like, is there anyone who posted a shiny Shuppet in Y before me, and I could not find anyone else. And that video was like, what? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, right, yeah. This old one, holy shit, from fucking what, 2013? My god, dude. I was such a fucking dork back then. I was in fucking high school. This is fucking 8 years ago, dude. Look at this fucking dude. You can barely tell because I have my camera aimed at the fucking 3DS. But yeah, like, I wanted to go for something, and I heard about the Floyds, and I saw that there was only like 10, 15 something Mons left in the game that hadn't been hunted yet and recorded. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to go after a target like that. Would be cool. It would be cool to go after something like this. Just to do it for the fucking achievement of it, because it'd be neat. And it would also, because I really wanted to help contribute to finishing off Caldo's shiny list, because there's not many Pokemon left. And being a part of that, to help finish it off, would be really cool to complete the game with everybody else and all the shiny hunters I met who were super nice and helpful for me this whole process and very supportive of me. People like Speed, Twisted Motive, so many other people, Majestic, Pale Beano, Professor Tops, along with Professor Rex, Lil Lemons, Fire Festival. Holy shit, so many people. Dragon Tamer Liam, of course, Dragon Tamer Liam. Fuck, so many people. There's just too many to remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember anyone else, but like, I just can't think of off the top of my head. It's like 10 o'clock at night, but like, seriously guys, I thank you and anyone else who I forgot. And like, I love you all, and I thank you all so much for your support. As someone totally new to the scene who knew fucking nothing, like, it means the fucking world to me. Like, thank you so much. You guys have no idea. Underdog 2, fuck! Underdog was so supportive of me, it's insane. So yeah, I mean, like, Clockpit, Jade Parrot, so many fucking, there's just too many to name, I'm sorry. But like, I looked at my targets, I saw, and I want a Mon, not only that could be, you know, I wanted a mon I could transfer to Gen 8 because my whole plan, once I got the Shiny Shadow Ribbon Master, was to ribbon it alongside my Shiny Safari Miltank I got during Safari Week. Her name is Almond. That's my Miltank's name. And essentially, I needed a Shadow Mon. I wanted to do a Shiny Shadow Ribbon Master alongside this Miltank in order to do a massive series on Twitch and then uploading it to YouTube where I showed every single step about how to get a full Ribbon Master to show off the challenges, the best strats for doing each ribbon, especially the competitive ones, really. And to show multiple strategies, because I have 2 Ribbon Masters, I have to do a lot of ribbons twice. And I can show off different strategies for each ribbon, how different games, it can be hard to get certain battle ribbons, all that stuff. The whole wazoo, essentially. And there were 2 major Pokemon, one of which I didn't realize, which was Piloswine, which could transfer up to Sword and Shield, but the one I saw was Hitmontop. And I went for it. I knew the hunt was harder, and you had to sit there fucking watching Egan fight Hitmontop a million times in a row. But I was like, but I heard about the Plusle strat. And I thought it was really cool because I would finally be able to get to use Plusle in Colosseum. Because you never use it, it's never worth grinding it up. But here, it's crucial. It is literally necessary for the strat to hunt Hitmontop. I was like, you know what, fuck it. And there's also chances for cool uncatchables and shit. There's a bunch of cool stuff that can happen. And the hunt lends itself to a ton of amazing memes, essentially. And what ended up happening was that I got into this hunt, and I found out that it is the hardest hunt in the entire game, by far, by a metric fucking landslide. And I started with three, as you can see here. This is a video of the first time that Pikachu actually defeated Shadow Hitmontop. Egan's Pikachu. Myth Trainer Egan, the fucking legend himself. And essentially, he's about to fucking win, this fucking idiot. Oh god. My arch nemesis became to be known as Cypher Peon Scrub, Hitmontop's trainer. And I learned how horrible this hunt really is, because it's a random slot hunt, it's all decent, so the only way to hunt it, you can't wave bird it, because the fight is random every time with his leads. So you can't just attack the same slots, or you'll just kill Hitmontop or ruin everything. So what you have to do is the worst thing ever. You have to play all 4 battles individually with 1 wave bird for the optimal speed at hunting Hitmontop. Honestly, like flat out, I think I make this look way easier than it actually is, because it is horrendously difficult to actually focus on all 4 games at the same time while streaming it and holding up conversations with chat. It is honestly fucking absurd, and I still to this day do not know how I actually do it. It's just something I can do. I can do it with fucking 1 hand. I don't know how or why. It's just a thing I can fucking do. And I've been able to teach people how to do this on this hunt and on other hunts in the game in the random slot. So I'm not like some super god or anything. I just figured out how to do it, and it's the most fuckboy strat in existence. But like, it was super fucking crazy doing this entire hunt and learning it from top to bottom and literally finding the most optimal strat. We have tried to find ways of optimizing it further. There literally isn't. And so after that, what came my way? At the beginning of this year, something absolutely absurd happened. And you guys already know what this video is. It says it down there, but this is me about to get the dumbest fucking stroke of luck I have ever seen in my entire Pokemon career. And it's me about to get... Actually, let me just speed this up a little bit. Yeah, let me speed this up a little bit. It's me about to get 2 shiny uncatchable Hitmontops in a row. Well, not in a row, but in 10 minutes of each other within, like, what, 2 resets? There it is. There's the fucking idiot. This fucker, dude. I didn't even notice it. I was watching Fire catch a shiny Latios, dude. And this fucking thing showed up. I found him at 38, 33, and then what? Where are you? I know you're here. Oh, here it is, dude. Here it is. This is when my life actually gets ruined forever. There it is. Japanese game, English game. And from here, the support I got in this video is fucking huge. I have other shiny videos that have more views, but like, and more comments, but I don't really care because the amount of like genuine fucking, so many fucking people congratulating me. And like just to like the F's in chat basically of like, holy shit, this is fucking insane. It's just so fucking cool to me. I'm just some random nobody hunter who started to do this fucking absurd hunt, and so many people were just here to support me, and it makes me feel really good. It makes me so happy and so thankful for all you guys. And so I pushed forward and continued to try to get the Floyd for Hitmontop, and what happened was just my luck. The uncatchable Hitmontops brought my two greatest people of competition to the hunt, and that was Jay Parrish, and who was single hunting it, and Underdog, who was doing like 4x hunting, but he was using a slightly slower Wavebird method where he would just change the channel of his Wavebird to do all the battles individually. It's slower than what I do, but still, it's pretty fast. And what Jay didn't have in console, she made up for in the most fiery and unstoppable determination I have ever seen in any person ever going for a shiny Pokemon. Probably. And if not the most, one of the top 3 or 5 people I've ever seen. And that's probably lowballing it. She put 800 to 900 hours on Shiny Shadow Hitmontop. And she ended up beating me. She ended up beating me to it. I came into the hunt. Twisted Motive was the one doing it first. He had done like 1,000 resets, and I decided to come in on it. Underdog started like in 2007 or some shit. Jade started it like in 2019 or 2020. I don't know, like way earlier, like at least a few months or a year before I did. I don't know. And then like, yeah. So what the uncatchable videos brought Jade back to the hunt after she had like taken a long break on it, and it brought Underdog back to the hunt after he'd taken multiple years break long on it. So I created these fucking Hitmontops, these uncatchables, created my own like worst competition, and Jay got it. And honestly, congrats to her. Absolute GG. I may have been the senior most in resets before the Floyd went out. I had like 9,087 resets on it, but Jade absolutely fucking eclipsed me in hours. She had 800 to 900 hours on it. Mine was like 300. I was nowhere near close to that. She absolutely deserved it, and again, mad fucking props. I'll probably put her video in the description if I remember to put it in later. Honestly, like, she absolutely deserves it. So, but after that, here's my problem. What happened was, that same week, I had some really, really fucked up things happen to me and to people I know in real life. And I was like really depressed that week. And when the news hit, I was sad. I was like, damn, fuck. It's because I had put in like so many months. I was trying to go for it, and I just didn't end up winning. It's no one's fault. It's just how luck works. It's how RNG works. It's just whoever fucking procs the frames first, the shiny frame, wins. That's all it is. So I was like, well, now what? And so I looked at my options and realized that Piloswine had A, not been hunted, and B, was transferable to Sword and Shield. It was on the Staircase of Doom, though. The fucking death staircase, as you all on the under. This horrendous fucking staircase. And I climbed that staircase so many fucking times. Thousands and thousands and thousands of times trying to get this fucking Pokemon. Eventually, for Arbor Week, I wanted to contribute. I had like 2 days I could have done it for, and I did. And I streamed Apom, Shiny Shadow Apom. And I did like 1100 resets on that, but I couldn't transfer it to Sword and Shield, so it didn't fit my criteria. So I ultimately went back to Piloswine, even though I could have probably... That fun is ultra fast. It's one of the fastest hunts in the game, but... I just wanted to go back and do something, because I wanted to do this series so freaking badly. More than anything. Why is the video quality so bad on this? What are you doing, computer? 1080p, let's go. Well, let's see this in not horrendous quality, please. So, I did this from March 17th to like July 7th when I finally got this. Keep in mind, I'm just a student in law school. This whole time in hunting, I've been in law school in the hardest semesters of my life and just doing this in my spare time. I don't have a whole lot of time to be doing it, but I've been keeping up with it and continually finding to do it anyways. And people might think, why would you like use up your time like this when you're just like going for this random thing? It's like arbitrary goal. Like, who cares? Like, I've had you guys don't understand how many people I've had tell me like, no one cares about flights. It's like, why does this matter? Like, why do you care so much about going for it? All this stuff. It's like, it's not like you're just gonna become like internet famous or anything from doing it. And I'm like, yeah, obviously not. I'm not expecting to get like thousands or hundreds or any subscribers from it. I just want, and it's like, I'm not doing it for the clout. The entire reason I've been doing it, besides specifically for the Ribbon series, as I've said before, is I was doing it for me. I just wanted to go after this incredibly difficult challenge of hunting in this horrendously hard to hunt in game where you have to catch the Pokemon before you can tell shininess. You can't turn off battle animations. And it's the longest soft reset hunts in the entire fucking video game. Or not in the entire video game, in the entire series. In the entire Pokemon series. And the reason I cared about flights in this game is because these are the hardest hunts and the longest and most grueling hunts. And there's only 51 of them in the entire game. That's why. They're exclusive, they're interesting. Every single hunt has their own strategy and movement pathing because you can't just save anywhere. There's only certain save points you can save and you have to do the walks to specific hunts, which makes them either harder or super easy depending on where they are. And then after all of this, after so many fucking months, tens of thousands of resets, this happened. This fucking happened. I got my first ever shiny, like ever, in Soul Silver, grinding off a Stantler before Pilfering, trying to get my rolls up. Got a fucking shiny Pidgey. And then the same thing happened to me in my Japanese Black game. I was just grinding before the first gym, found a shiny Patrash. Oh my god! It's over! The nightmare is over! It's fucking over! Finally! Holy shit!
Sub 1K.
It's that sweet fucking release after so fucking long. It was finally over. After all of this time, after losing the Hitmontop, it was sad. I was bummed. I was bummed. It sucked. I felt like I had failed everybody. Like, god damn, I just couldn't do it. It wasn't for lack of trying, mind you. I went over odds. I just got terribly unlucky, right? But I still feel like I really let everyone down, and I was really bummed for a while about it. But here's the thing. Over time, I was like, people just started talking to me like, no, dude, it's like, because I just felt like I really left everyone down, and like talking to people about it, they're like, no, dude, like, I had so many people be like, you know, like, no, you like, literally people telling me like, no, like, we love watching your stuff. It's just really cool to see someone do this. It's like inspiring to see someone like just go out for something like this out of nowhere. I was like, really? And apparently, like, I inspired a bunch of other people, like Clockbit and a few others, to actually like try out hunting in these games, because a year before this, in 2020, I would have never done 8192 hunts. I thought it was stupid. I was a method hunter. I didn't care how I got the shinies. But then, after joining with Professor Rex and a lot of other people, I ended up doing the Safari Week hunts in Emerald and Platinum, and I loved it. Going after 192 Pokemon, it wasn't so scary anymore. It's like totally doable. Here's this fucking staircase. It was totally doable. Like, it was just fun, and it felt like, wow, these are like even rare. Like, it's really cool to get Pokemon like this. This is awesome. These are super doable to do. And so, because of that, I just really wanted to go out for something like this and do it in this like incredibly hard context. And after all of this, right? After all of this, I actually managed to get it. And seeing this, right? Like I said before, I was never doing this for clout. I was never doing this, oh man, to get like tons of views on YouTube or whatever. Me getting those views on the double Hitmontop video was honestly a fluke. I mean, the video is really fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and the fact that, like, it's just, I got a fucking online news article written about it? Like, what the fuck? I'm just a rando. I'm just a fucking law student doing this in my free time, and I have some random, like, journalists on fucking, like, Screen Rant writing about me. That shit's really fucking cool. I don't know, man. It's just really neat. But to finally get it, and after all of that time to do it, just is one of the most amazing feelings, and I'm still not entirely able to process it because I haven't had time to actually do anything else besides studying for the bar, which is in like 6 days or something. No, 5 days now, holy shit. But like, it's also a matter of like, I have rewatched this video so many times. And every time I hear my reaction to it, and I see the Pokemon come out, and I just hear the belated, joyful screams of an entire year's work of resets and hunting, it makes me feel so astronomically happy because I persevered and I fucking made it through this. Despite all of the odds, which were incredibly stacked against me, as we can see for me owing almost 3 times over odds, I somehow fucking did it. I got a first live on YouTube with a Colosseum Shadow actually caught, and I got my goal. My shiny Shadow Ribbon Master Fango is fucking here. And yeah, I did it. And if this is how much I feel, how good I feel about this 2 weeks afterwards, imagine how I'm gonna feel years from now when I can look back on this and be like, I can't believe I was this much of a fuckboy to be able to go through the end of law school, the hardest semester that I've ever done of any schooling in my life. I managed to hunt this stupid thing on the side, all 3 separate shadows in this game on the side, and I actually managed to get one of them first, despite all odds against me. Especially after Scrub sacrificed all of my good shiny luck on those 2 uncatchables, which was a 1 in 11 million chance, by the way, to happen. To get 2 in that amount of, like, shiny checks is absurd. Like, it's just insane. But yeah, so that's been my entire year, essentially. It's been an absolutely stupid, fucking insane roller coaster of emotions and stress and so many fucking resets. So many goddamn resets of Pokemon Colosseum. I'm so happy that I never have to climb the stupid staircase to shiny Hitmon again. Oh my god, fuck the under staircase even more now. And what really is, while yes, shiny Shadow Piloswine is amazing, I didn't know how I felt about the shiny until I saw it in game, but I honestly really do like it shiny now. Like in Colosseum, I really like it. But what's worth way more than that, way fucking more than this, is the community and you all, who I've met, who have come out and watched my streams, who've watched my shiny videos, all of that. It's fucking you guys. You guys are the ones. It's like perhaps the real shinies with the friends we made along the way, but it's really true. I'm sorry, it just is. Like, the amount of cool shit I've gotten from you all is just like so many good memes and fun times. There's no way I would have done anywhere near this amount of resets if it wasn't for you all talking with me for so long. I did basically all 8,000 of my resets for Hitmontop all on stream. So many people showed up, so many people loved watching it, and just, I don't know why, it's a very fun hunt to watch because of how much of a weird visual marvel it is to watch someone play 4 games completely separately at once. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, and it feels really good to pull off those crazy like button inputs to be able to actually do it. It's really fucking difficult, but it's so satisfying to actually execute correctly. But like, yeah, I mean, like, you guys are what made this so worth it, and not only that, but you guys are watching me some of my other stuff too. Like the Miitopia stream Let's Play was so fun to do with you all. It was so fucking fun. All the memes from the past year put into one like meme-filled game of Miitopia to make all of our character roster and everything else was so awesome. And to see how much you guys enjoyed it too, even more awesome. So streaming is something I want to keep doing. I'm making YouTube content or just uploading the stream content to YouTube. I'll do both, it's fine. But what I want to do especially, I want to do the series that I've been planning this whole time. So the reason why my formatting and everything is like this for this video is because all of my stuff is packed. All my consoles are packed up. I don't have my Elgato's packed up. But when I move back home for my job, my legal job, and I finally have everything unpacked, I want to start this up. I'm gonna make Fango a fucking Ribbon Master, a full fucking Shiny Shadow Ribbon Master, and I'm going to do what I wanted to do, to make a comprehensive, full guide of how to do a Ribbon Master, to show just how insane and fun of a challenge it is. Finishing a Ribbon Master was finishing off Lilac was one of my like all-time favorite and most rewarding feeling achievements I have ever done in any game. And doing that in my like this ridiculously absurd crazy challenge throughout the whole Pokemon series was amazing. I want to be able to share that feeling with all of you with this series and hopefully inspire more people to do this challenge, especially if you have the games for it. But even if you don't, you can start them in later gens. You start Ribbon Masters later gens, finish them up and get all their ribbons, because a Ribbon Master is just a mon that has every single ribbon from the game that they were caught or born in, and like further on. So like from the gen that they start in, and then all the way up. And you could be considered Ribbon Master to be added to the Hall of Fame like my Ribbon Masters were. And yeah, that's why my Zacian was in there. My Zacian, a knife, who got all 5 Sword and Shield ribbons. And starting in earlier gens, like Gen 6, 7, and 8, is fun because then you can just do a bite-sized challenge to see how much you enjoy it, so then you can try it out for the full challenges. So yeah, I mean, that's my plan. I'm going to start up this challenge. It's going to be titled The Adventures of Fango and Almonds, because, yeah, it's Fango and Almonds' adventures through who knows how many fucking crazy challenges together. But all I know, no matter what comes next, all I know is that this entire crazy fucking year has all been worth it, no matter what. It's for moments like this one, right? Like this. Where you finally achieve the thing you're looking for. But it's also for moments like this. Where you're just hanging out with all your friends making stupid memes together, and just, I don't know, having a fun time playing fucking Pokemon or whatever with the people who want to watch you and hang out. And I think that's really the most amazing fucking thing. So thank you all so much. I really do love you all. And thank you so goddamn much for watching. Bye!